Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined the Golden Flashes will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action, using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Go straight ahead. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Kent State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give from the gun. Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The run from the shotgun. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Back to pass. It's McClain. Here's the pressure. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Showing off the arm. Got enough for the first down. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Texas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that line. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The golden flashes want to move quickly.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
To the air, it's McClain. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the golden flashes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Punts it out of the air. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball. Can't get him to the ground.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 30 line. He'll do it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he's got a chance. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Dropping back, it's McClain. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got a man, it's Proctor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the red zone, it's Bobo. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Texas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Floats it out in space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's still running after the move. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Buckeyes! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll open the second half with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. Running into the open space. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. To throw, it's McClain. Finds his back in the middle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. From the gun. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. The golden flashes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's McClain. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Shows him the stiff arm. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the move. Finds some fresh air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Proctor.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
It's a draw. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's McClain. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's Bobo. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give. Makes his man miss. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Using his legs, it's Bobo. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. It's Bobo. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got him downfield.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McClain. Sets up the screen. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Off-play action on 1st down. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming. They have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
And the Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's McClain. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll take it himself. There he goes. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 25 to Buffalo. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Gain of 23 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Here's the handoff. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Proctor. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Now on the return.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.